Hey, thanks for checking back in with CTM Sports. And before we get into this, can you do me a favor and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, help us reach 1K on the CTMTV channel where we make different kinds of content. We have the thinking game content where we try to reach back to the youth, middle age. We try to share our insights about adult life. We working on CTM Sports, and we're trying to work on a food section where we go around and review restaurants and foods, and also we're trying to work on some different black-owned businesses and minority-owned businesses that most people probably want to think about, like insurance companies, stuff of that nature. So, like the channel, subscribe, join. Let's build a community for regular people to enjoy. Because I'm not a celebrity, but I like making content for the working people, 9 to 5, working people. So, but with that being said, going into the sports, Jimmy Butler and the Heat, they beat the Celtics in Game 7. And what I'm going to say is that I believe the Celtics just ran out of gas. They came back all the way to a Game 7, but you use so much energy when you have to come back down that far. That's why it's hard to win at Game 7. And you can tell they was just kind of spun out by that Game 7. The energy level was like, I missed a 3, so what? Who cares? I just want to go home. He kind of had that I just want to go home kind of attitude. And the Heat really didn't play that great either. Their best players, their role players kind of carried them. So, but that being said, can the Heat match up well against the Nuggets? I'm going to say maybe, but I think the Nuggets are going to win. Maybe 4-2. I don't think the Heat going to let them sweep them, but the Nuggets just got a better overall team. Literally, just a better overall team. I don't know if Bam can hold Jokic in this stage in his career. He probably give him a good run, but Jokic, man, just too good. And I don't know if Tyler Duncan or any of those other guys can hold. Definitely not. What's my guy name? Playing for the Raptors. I don't think he can hold Jamal Murray. I don't think he can do it. Nuggets, who gonna hold Michael Porter Jr.? For some reason, I can think Jimmy Butler can put a dent in him. If Aaron Gordon could step up in this series, it'll make it really hard for the Heat to match up against him. They probably put Adebayo on him. I don't know who's going to hold. Maybe they throw Kevin Love, but just to have a body holding Jokic and have him kind of on the perimeter because Kevin Love can shoot the 3. But Joker don't play defense like that anyway. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. Bob Meyers is stepping down as the Warriors GM. That's an interesting dynamic because they just came off a 4th championship last year. They got beaten in the playoffs, but they think they were just kind of down. They just didn't have the firepower like they usually have off the bench. And I'm wondering, did he say that this run is over? Or did somebody say, if you get out of this deal, we can offer you more money than what the Warriors? Because what they were saying was he wasn't the highest paid GM out of the GMs. He probably was like in the top 10, maybe like in the 5th, 5 to 7 range. I'm wondering, do he want to be like the best paid GM? Or did he just want to go somewhere else and start over? Because he felt like the Warriors dynasty is over. Time will tell. I think he probably just going to take a break, probably look at different offers because a lot of teams, I bet they're probably going to throw a lot of money his way. So, time will tell, and we'll see what happens. Dwight Howard says he was better in his prime than Jokic in his prime. I'm going to say that's a cap. And the reason why I say that is, that's kind of apples and oranges. He was a better defender than Jokic was. I give him that. Hey guys, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. CTMTV, Corp Tech Media, Thinking Game Podcast, Sports Show. Working on that too. We still trying to work on the restaurant thing, because people get kind of funny when you start bringing cameras in there and stuff. We got to work on that too, get permission and all that stuff. If you live in the Little Rock area and you would like us to come do a review of your restaurant, let us know. We will come do a review of your restaurant. We can do a podcast in your restaurant. We can promote your restaurant. We want to promote Little Rock in a positive way. Jokic has a better offensive game, way better offensive game than Dwight Howard did. I mean, Dwight Howard, caught a lot of alley-oops and dunk, but he didn't have a post game. He really didn't have a mid-range game. If he would have developed that, he probably would have been awesome. He probably would have been, it would have been comparing dude like the Will or something, but for some reason, he never developed that offensive game where he can get the ball in the post, dribble 2 times, bag up, Hakeem the Dream or something, or, a sky hook or something. Seems like he always just caught alley hoops and dunked around the goal, but he never really had an offensive game that you could depend on. It was always dependent on somebody throwing him an alley hoop or something like that. But even Jokic, he plays like an old school big man, pretty much. He don't jump off the ground as much. He remind me of a highly skilled Bill Laimbeer or something like that. That's what he remind me of, you know what I'm saying? Because he got the mask too. So, but I like Jokic. I don't think Dwight Howard, but I get it. Most people ain't gonna say somebody else better than him. It's kind of like an ego thing. I get that part too. But in all honesty though, I think Jokic would edge him out because of his offensive repertoire. He can shoot the 3, he can shoot the mid range. He can take it to the basket if he needs to. He also find a way to get offensive rebounds and putbacks when he can barely jump off the ground. But I'll take Jokic over Dwight Howard. Unless I just want a defensive team, then I'll take Dwight Howard. But if I want somebody that can do everything real well-rounded, I would probably take Jokic though. Just my opinion. Is Joe Mazzulla's job on the line in Boston? After the way they lost the Game 7, does that put him on a hot seat? Or do they give him another chance for another year? And the second part of that question is Tatum or Brown? Tatum got hurt in his defense. He hurt his ankle, rolled his ankle. With Brown, I don't know what happened to Brown. I don't know if he said, well, since he injured, I'm going to check out too. I'm not sure. But definitely, they're not going to pay them guys 2 max contracts. So you might as well go ahead and get ready for it. It's probably going to be ugly this summer. They probably end up trading one of those guys. Just kind of how it worked. I think if they would have won a championship, they could have justified it. But they can't justify paying 2 people $200 million. That's $400 million wrapped up into 2 players. When you still got a whole roster. I can see them getting rid of Marcus Smart. Because he's too on and off. He's up and down like a seesaw. He just, 1 minute he hot, next minute he cold. 1 minute he shoot shots. Some games he don't shoot no shots. I mean, he's good at taking flops and playing defense, but man, you need an offense too, especially in this era of basketball. So. But let me know in the comments what you think about Joe Mazzulla. Is his job safe or is he going to lose his job? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Please help us reach 1K. Join the channel. And I'm about to get ready to sign out. We'll come back after we watch this first finals game. I think the Nuggets going to win. No problem. They've been rested up. And I think they just got a better team. Let me know in the comments. You think Heat or Nuggets? Let me know. This is Mike. I'm signing out. Thanks for watching. And bingo.